Welcome back to Journey to Novelist. This is the first of a series of videos designed to help you get through the 30 days of April for Camp Nano April 2022. Each day there will be a series of exercises and then a following video with some sprint prompts to help you move through your writing and hopefully to help you finish your Camp Nano goal. Today is day 1. And we're going to do a couple of exercises that is going to help you work on your hook. Now the hook is where the story starts. It's the first scene of the novel. It's designed to help pull readers into your story. So you need to start developing a story question at this point. You want to make sure that you hint at the genre that your story is going to be written in. If it's science fiction, you need to have something that identifies it as science fiction. If it's going to be historical romance, then there has to be something that starts to tell your reader that it is going to be a historical romance. These are the promises that you're making to your reader. You want to be able to suggest the mood and the theme of the story. So if it's going to be a happy, carefree novel, your hook should reflect that. If it's going to be dark and dangerous, again, your hook needs to express that. The hook is going to be the first several pages, not just a single paragraph, so you have some room to work here. The hook is part of the opening of the book, and there's more after this. It's the first 20 to 25% of the book, but today we're just going to deal with the hook. Now the opening itself is going to be usually in the normal world before things start to change and get out of balance for your characters. You're going to want to make sure that in that opening series that's going to follow in the next few days, it's going to encompass the first week of our writing here in April, you're going to want to be introducing all of your major characters. You don't want somebody important to pop up towards the end of the book. This whole opening, you're going to be wanting to establish the wants and needs of your characters, and you want those story questions coming. Your hook might have just a small story question that moves your readers forward into the story, but the story question might change as you go about and things move and progress in the plot. So we're going to do a couple of exercises here in this set of videos. This is set to help you plan for your writing a little later. So the first exercise is to think of things that could be your hook. Think of all of the different places that it could happen, the different characters that could be involved. Decide whether or not you want to try for an action scene or a reaction scene. You want to figure out the moods that could be introduced, the themes that could be introduced. And we're just going to start creating a list of those, just using short sentences to describe them. And we want to come up with as many options as we can. And we're going to take 5 minutes to do that. So if you're ready, get a piece of paper and a pen. And we're going to start writing our list of possible hooks. Remember, it can be different scenes that are different moods, different characters, different places, and whether they're action or not. So ready, set, and go. We're about 2 minutes in. If you've been coming up with happy ideas, try some dark and moody ideas or sad ideas. If you've been coming up with action scenes, think about some ways your character could be reacting to something that previously happened, and try different characters. If you've been doing your protagonist, try a scene from your antagonist's point of view. There's a little less than 2 minutes left. Remember, your opening scene, your hook, needs to be something that's important to the story. You don't want it to be something that can just be cut off and thrown away. About a minute left. Remember, you can always jump forward in your story for your hook and then cover all of the things that happened before in flashbacks and remembrances. Just 30 seconds left. And that's time. I hope you got some good ideas there, hopefully at least 3 or 4. And right now I want you to go through those and take a look at them. Decide which one might be the best for your story. And now I want you to take and start to describe it in detail and how that particular scene is going to cover what is necessary for your hook. Just flesh it out, get some more ideas about it, and make sure that this is going to work for you, okay? Let's reset our timer and get started. Make a note of whether or not this scene is going to be happy, sad, and what mood it evokes. Make a note of the location where it happens and why this is happening there. Is the location important, or could it be somewhere else? What story question does this opening bring up? Can you tell what genre you're working in by reading this description of your opening hook? We are halfway done. What time of day or night is this scene taking place? Are there important things your character needs to say during this time? Are the events the most important thing of this scene, or is it the people that are there? Less than a minute left. And that's time. If this has helped you, then you might want to continue on to these sprints for day one, and you might want to subscribe to this playlist for daily help with your writing. Thank you for joining us.